Hello everyone, welcome back to FLOSSTUBE 11. When did that happen? It's May, Stitch Mania has finally started and I wasn't actually planning on starting, but I am. So I'm really excited to be filming this video today because I have got some exciting things to talk to you all about. For those of you who are new here, hello, my name is Sian. I live in Wales with my husband and this channel is about cross stitching and maybe a little bit of sewing. And for those of you who always come back and chat with me, thank you so much for returning. I am truly grateful. So what has happened? It's been 2 weeks, I think, since I last spoke to you, and it's been a quite good 2 weeks. Me and Brett have took some time off, so Brett goes back to work on Monday, and I actually went back on Thursday. But we always take this period of time off because we celebrate our birthdays. So Brett had his birthday on the 28th, and we just had a really chilled day. I bought him a basketball hoop, which is really cool. It's huge, it's massive, and it took ages for us to put it together, but it's something that he's always wanted for the next house, which is this house. So yeah, I bought him that, and I also bought him a pizza oven, which is also really cool. We didn't get a chance to use it on his birthday, but we did use it on my birthday. So that was really fun. We really enjoyed that. We lit a fire as well on Brett's birthday, so whilst he was building the basketball hoop, I was building this fire pit, which I'd always wanted. So while the tools were out, I built the fire pit, so that was really good as well. It was quite cold on Brett's birthday, so that kept us quite warm outside, which was lovely. And yeah, so my birthday was on the 4th of May, which Brett was actually due on my birthday. How weird is that? That is weird. But yeah, my birthday was on the 4th, and thank you to everybody who wished me happy birthday over on Instagram. Honestly, it was so nice to have you guys reach out to me and wish me happy birthday. It was lovely. So thank you so much for those of you who did that. I had a really nice day. It was just a really chill day. We were hoping to go for a bike ride, but it was raining, so we decided just to, well, Brett kept asking me, what do you want to do? Is there anything you want to do? And to be honest, there wasn't really, I was quite happy just sitting and stitching. That's really all I wanted to do. But Brett did actually get me something which I will share further on it later on. And that helped me with some admin things. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, it was a really nice chill day. My family came and wished me happy birthday and got me some lovely things, which I'll also share as well. But other than that, we did manage to go for a bike ride, so that was really nice. I'll insert some pictures of kind of what we've been up to in the past 2 weeks. But I actually have a mountain bike and it's not really ideal for road biking. Brett has a road bike and I have been struggling on my bike. I'm not fit, but I have used his bike as well and I found it a lot easier. So Brett has now actually bought another bike. So I'm having his road bike and he's bought a professional bike basically. Brett really loves riding and cycling, so he is going to be doing that a bit more than me. So yeah, that arrived yesterday, this big massive box. It was huge. I'll insert a picture if I've got one. Absolutely massive. So yeah, we're kind of starting to become cyclists, I suppose you could call us. Really enjoy it. I think we are really lucky that we live here in Wales and we have all the back countryside roads, so I do feel a lot safer on them roads than riding on the road. But yeah, other than that, that is pretty much it. Stitch Mania has started. I hope you're all enjoying whatever you're doing, whatever type of version that you are doing, because there are so many out there. I was not planning on doing any form of Stitch Mania until Debbie at Mama Bear Stitchery posted on Instagram that she was doing the Animania this month. And yeah, that was it. I was like, sign me up, I am joining in. So I will be talking about that later on in the video. So there is something that I am really excited to talk about in this video, and that is my unicorn project. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so before I go on to Stitch Mania and talk about what I'm going to be doing, there was a WIP that I did before May started, so I'm going to go on to that now. So that is the Silver Creek Samplers Through the Storm, and I'm doing this for mine and Brett's wedding anniversary. So I'll insert a picture of where I was last time. Do actually have my board today, guys. I am misorganised. And here is where we are now. So I've made quite a lot of progress on this. I'm really happy with the progress that I have made on this. So I did 3 days and I have added another little swan. I have finished all of the droplets and added in the umbrella, and I'm now working down here. I love it so much. This is one of my favourite pieces that I've ever done, and I have done quite a lot of changes, as you can see from the design. So I have made quite a few changes, but it is really turning out exactly how I wanted it, and I just love it. So all I have left is to do the bottom bit, so to add in all the grass and the date that we got married, and I need to just finish off the clouds as well. Still haven't been able to find the, I can't remember what it's called, Garden Gate by Gentle Arts Garden Gate. So yeah, I'm super excited for this because I feel like I'm really getting there now. It's really starting to take shape, and yeah, I've done quite a lot of different colour conversions on this one, but I love it. I can't wait to put this in a frame. I think I'm going to put this in a white frame. My dad bought me a white frame for Christmas, which I asked for. Was going to put a Bothy threads in there, but I think this one will look quite cute in it, although I haven't sized it up yet. So I don't know whether this is actually going to be too small, because it's a 12 by 12 and I'm not sure if it's going to show too much of the size, but we'll see. We'll see on that one. So yeah, making really good progress on that. Like I said, I did 3 days, I think, just before May started. But I just really hope I can get Garden Gate. That's going to be a hold up for me if I can't get that. I did try to pick up some other different colours, but I haven't been able to find something that I really like, so I think I may just have to wait it out on that. We'll see. Okay, so Stitch Mania. There's loads of different versions, everybody's doing different things, and it wasn't something that I thought I would get involved in. I'm not someone who likes lots of WIPs, and obviously Stitch Mania is starting a new start equal to the number of years, I believe. So that would be 21 new starts. I know the people who created this haven't been doing it, haven't done it this year, but I know there's a lot of people who are still carrying on the kind of tradition. And I believe this started in 2015, so it's been running for quite a long time. And I know there's different types of manias and mayhems, whatever you want to call it. But I didn't really feel like there was anything that I wanted to do until Debbie at Mama Bear Stitchery, she posted on Instagram that she was doing Animania, and I heard the term Animania and thought, that sounds like something up my street. Most of my projects are animal themed because animals are a passion of mine, as you probably can tell. So I reached out to Debbie and spoke to Debbie about it. So she is going to be doing a new start on the weekends, and that is going to be her focus piece. Debbie also has a FLOSSTUBE. So she is somebody who is living in California, but she's actually originally from Edinburgh here in the UK, in Scotland. So go and check her out. She has all sorts of different variety of projects, and yeah, I really enjoy her channel, so definitely go and check her out. And also thank you very much, Debbie, for creating Animania, because it's definitely right up my street. So the plan for me is that I will do a new start on the weekend, and I will also have a focus whip, whether that be a whip from previous to May, or it may be that once I've started a project, that then becomes my whip, and then that becomes my focus piece. So I will have a new start on a weekend, and I'll work on that, and then if I need to or want to swap out for another project, I'll then work on a whip. So on the 2nd of May, I started a new project. And I did post this over on my Instagram, and that is, let me just fold that down, the Puntini Home Sweet Home. So I think I shared this in my last FLOSSTUBE. I haven't had this long. I bought this from the Nimble Thimble, who now have a website. I fell in love with this. It's a Needlework Expo. She also brought out some other designs which I need to get my hands on, but I haven't been able to get my hands on them yet. But yeah, this is just a super cute design, and it comes with a little button. Now you could argue that this doesn't have any animal stitching, but this little guy here, I claimed him as this is animal themed. So I did do quite a bit on this. However, I did need to stop at some point because I didn't have all the threads. So I only got the threads, I think Friday. Yeah, I think all the threads came on Friday. So I only had white and black, but I now have all of the colours, and they're all DMC. And I suppose you'd want to see what I've done. So this is where we are. I love it. I have had so much fun stitching this. I've loved every single stitch. So I'm doing this on 32 count Natural Flora Murano Zweigart, which I seem to have been working on a lot. I did get a massive piece, and it's one of my favourite naturals, I think. But it is just, it's actually smaller than what I thought it was going to be. So if we just do a comparison, so that is what we're working towards. Oh, I love it so much. It is just such a great little small. But I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, actually. When I started stitching it, I did actually think it was going to be a lot bigger. So there is a little button, which is really cute. So here is the little button. It's so cute. So that little man is going to live there on that cute little apple. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to finish it. Do you know what? It's actually one of them which I would 100% stitch again, because it was just so much fun. I really enjoy this type of stitching. These kind of like smalls, which, you know, if you kind of focused on, you'd get them finished in a week. I think we all like that finish feel, which we all need sometimes. But I love it. I love it so much, and I can't wait to get my hands on more of her stuff. Mama loves you, GB Michelle. She introduced me to Puntini. I love it so much. So that was my first Mania or Animania start, and this is going to be my focus whip, because now it's a work in progress. This is going to be my focus whip for this week. So I'm hoping this should be finished for you next time I do a FLOSSTUBE. Okay, I'm going to put these back as I go, because this room gets very, very messy after every floss tube. Okay, so I think I did 3 days on that, or 2 days. I can't remember now. So then I decided on a focus whip. So I am going to show you this project bag before I get my work in progress out, because I don't think I have shown this one. And if I have, I'm showing it again. So this is a lovely project bag which my mum made me with this beautiful design. And again, this is another one that she made from a bag. So she upcycled another bag for me and made me this vinyl front bag, and it is just great. It's a great size. I love all of her bags that she does for me. Yeah, thank you, Mum. So this one is Hello Petal. Oh, and I also keep them in this little bag which she made me as well to keep my little threads in, which is great, keeps everything clean. So this one is by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. It's the Hello Petal tree. It's a spring tree that loads of us are doing. And here is where I was last, and I'll also insert a picture of what it's going to look like. And here is where we are now. So I think the last time you saw it, I hadn't done any of this bit here. So this little man, I had to unfrog because he counted wrong. And now I've realised that there are little bits here that are just out. I've not counted correctly, but the thing that I love about this tree is you can't really tell if something's really out of place, unless it's like squares and squares and squares out of place. But I think it's like one off, one square too far or something like that. But I'm really happy with it. I really like how it's turning out. I am kind of just winging it with the colours. I am stitching some close to the design, but then others I am completely changing. So like this little egg here is completely different to the design. So I'm kind of working my way around and then working down to the bottom. But I love this tree. I really, really love it. I love the design that she has made, Sally. It's just awesome. I love it. And it really has that spring feel, which is exactly what we all need right now, seeing as we are in spring. Although we've had quite a lot of rain here. I am not one to complain about rain unless I'm going on my bike. I really like the rain. I'm not one for the summer. I am more of a autumn, winter kind of person. But I do really enjoy spring as well, just because of the wildlife. I love all the wildlife that comes around. The next piece I'm going to show you is my week 2 of May new start. And I am so excited to talk about this one. I've been excited about this one for ages, and I've just been desperate to show you guys. So those of you who are familiar with this channel or who have been watching me for a while, you'll know that I have a unicorn project. I have got it in my hands. Oh my goodness. How long have I wanted Frosty Forest by Country Cottage Needleworks? I've got it, guys. I've got all 9. Can you believe it? Honestly, it was, I think it was 2 weeks ago now. Had a really hard week in work, and I think it was a Friday. I'm sure it was a Friday. And I've been looking for this for months. I think I spoke about this in FLOSSTUBE 3 or 4. And the first time I saw it was on Teresa Little Stitch's FLOSSTUBE, and I fell in love with it, but I just couldn't get my hands on it. So I went on to Patchwork Rabbit, and they have had the odd one in stock. So they may have like 1 to 5, parts 5, because it's in 9 parts. So they would have some parts in and then some others, and I just never wanted to buy parts. I always wanted to buy the whole thing, just in case for some reason they never got like part 8 or 7 or whatever. So I did put an alert on my emails, and I was like, oh, maybe one of the parts have come back in. The whole set was available. So I instantly bought it and thought that can be my gift to myself for my birthday. So yeah, so excited to be starting this. I was hoping to start it on my birthday, but I did put my order in a bit too late with Lakeside Needlecrafts for all the threads, etc. So I didn't start it until this weekend. So before I share my work, I'm going to show you my very messy threads. So these are the threads. I haven't actually got them all. There are some threads that I am waiting to come back into stock. So there's lots of DMCs, there's different gentle arcs, classic colourworks as well. Yeah, lots of different colours. This one is gorgeous, this Morning Glory. I think that is beautiful colour. And I also love this, where is it, this blue as well, 799 DMC. But look at the colours, they're so messy. I don't know how I've managed to make them be so messy. I've only just started it, but lots of colours, and yeah, it is awesome. I will stick a picture up here of what it's going to look like instead of showing you all of these individually. This is what it's going to look like. You can, obviously it is different patterns, so quite a lot of people do them individually, which are really cute. I love them done individually as well, but I really fell in love with this pattern as a 9, you know, with them all together. So I'm going to be stitching this as the picture displays, and I am doing this on the called for 32 count pearl grey. I'm not doing it on linen or anything, which I think is what's called for. I can't remember now. I'm not sure if linen is called for or even weave, but I'm doing this even weave, and this is where I am. So I've made a really good start. So I've worked on this the past 2 days, and I am just loving every single stitch that is going into this. I think when you have wished to work on something for such a long time and then you finally get it, it's just such a joy to stitch on. So this is what it's looking like right now. So I am starting in the middle. Let me just take this out so there's no glare. So yeah, I'm starting right in the middle, and just because I thought it was easier to start in the middle, and this is what we're working on. Love it, love it, love it. I haven't got the buttons, and I do think I will do the buttons if I can get hold of them. If I can get hold of all the buttons, I will stitch the buttons. But it's not something I feel I need to have, because I quite like it without as well. So if I can get hold of the buttons, I will buy them. If not, I will stitch without. But I can't believe that I am finally sharing this on my channel. I am just so excited to finally be stitching this. And it's really interesting because I am concentrating so much on getting these threads to look perfect. It's so, how have I managed to work on this so uneven in this? It should be like that, but it's like that. It's just the way the material is. But yeah, I can't believe that I'm finally stitching on this. So yeah, this is going to be showing a lot on this channel. There is another FLOSSTUBER. She is now a FLOSSTUBER. She has now on FLOSSTUBE 2, I think, and that is the Penguin Cross Stitcher. I'm sure a lot of you follow her on Instagram, Chloe. She has now brought out a FLOSSTUBE channel, so go and check her out. And she has started this as well. She mentions it on her last FLOSSTUBE, but she hadn't started it by then. But I know she has because I follow her on Instagram, and she posted that she has also started in the middle. So yeah, so there's 2 of us now stitching this, so definitely go ahead and check her out as well. And this needle minder Brett bought me for Christmas, and it is upside down, and I think he bought that from Lakeside Needlecrafts as well. So yeah, can you believe it? Can you believe that I now have my unicorn? I can't. So I am not sure whether, can these count as new starts? Or is that kind of cheating the Animania system? What do you think? Because technically they are their own pattern. I'm just deciding to put them all together. Let me know. So the project bag that my unicorn lives in isn't a project bag I made. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness, guys, I did it. I actually made a project bag. I have never sewn anything. And here is a project bag. Can you believe it? This isn't my first attempt, I'm gonna be honest. So I did a little pocket just to practice. I hadn't used a sewing machine before. I still don't really know how to use a sewing machine. I would probably have to YouTube how to bobbinate things on the sewing machine. So I used my fabrics that I bought from Amazon in a bundle just to get some practice. So I made a little pocket, which I shared on my Instagram stories. It was rubbish, but it served a purpose, and that was just actually sitting down and sewing something. And I know I've spoken a little bit over here on my FLOSSTUBE about it, and loads of you gave me so much encouragement and just said, just start, just go for it, just do it. And I did. And I now have a project bag. So I have been very much inspired by all of you guys here on FLOSSTUBE who have made the project bags following Elizabeth Ankin-Stitch's video. I did actually reach out to her and thanked her for making the video, because honestly I just don't think I would have ever really bothered to have a go at it. But yeah, I just thought, you know what, you're just putting it off, you just need to just start. So I did actually make this bag, which I basically decided, you know what, just get some fabric and assume that it's going to be rubbish, but you're going to make a go of it. And that's basically kind of the attitude I went. I think what was holding me back was knowing that it would not be the greatest bag, but that's fine. That is how you learn, and that's how you start. And the more you do, the better you get. So this is the bag, which looks fine from a distance, but it wasn't great. I just did loads of different materials inside. It was just a piece that I just grabbed lots of different materials that I thought I wouldn't really use on anything else. And I could actually use this. I think I would just need to go back because there are some little gaps. So I have got some little gaps here and there where I've just not really managed to sew it very well. So I made that one first, and I thought the next one I'm going to really try. I'm going to try hard, and I'm hoping to have a bag that I feel I could definitely use. That one went better than this one. And my mum saved the day because it just wasn't working, my sewing machine. I just didn't know what was going on. It kept clogging up, and it's because I just didn't have it set up right. So thank you so much, Mum, for dealing with stress Shan that day. She saved me from just not being able to make this bag. So here is the bag, which I know I've already showed you, but I'm so excited. The only thing I did wrong, I suppose, was this material at the top is the wrong way around. So it's to the side, and it should be this way down. The zipper I left loads of room. The zip I really find quite difficult to do, but my mum gave me a few tips on that, so I managed to get that in. And then I've just used the same material throughout the whole thing. I know on Liz's video she does do different panels, and I can see why. It is easier to follow the video when you have got different panels, because you can see like this pattern I know is for the inside, etc. But I did actually find it okay like this. So yeah, I want to thank my mum for dealing with me. I want to thank Liz for making such an amazing tutorial, because I would never ever have been able to make this project bag. And I also want to thank Evelyn across the pond, because she recommended some zips, which I will share with you now. She recommended these zips, which I got from Amazon. I'll link them below. She shared these in her video. They are awesome. They are exactly what you need to make the bag to follow Liz's tutorial. So I have loads and loads of beautiful colours, and they were really reasonably priced as well. And Evelyn also advised me on what interface to use, and this is really, really good stuff. This has a really good quality feel now because of this. This isn't particularly expensive material or anything. I just bought it from Amazon because I thought I want to buy more expensive material, maybe from Etsy, etc. But because I'm still learning, I just wanted something quite reasonable and cheap to use. But this stuff, which again was from Amazon, I'll link below. This is the stuff that Evelyn used for her amazing bags. And it's great. Really, really good stuff. So thank you so much, Evelyn, as well, for your help. So 3 people helped me with this bag. And obviously those of you who encouraged me to make the bag as well. So that is the bag that Frosty Forest is currently living in, but I would really like to get some kind of like wintry vibe type of material and make a proper Frosty Forest bag for it. That is like the goal. Whether I do that, I don't know, but for now it's living in this bag. Keeping in with the bags, I also bought this material, this gorgeous material. I also bought this from Amazon. Again, was quite reasonably priced, and I bought a meter of this. I also bought a meter of the pink material because as I'm learning, I just thought to have more is better than to have little. So this is this gorgeous, it's like a plum purple material, and I did get quite a big piece. So I got a meter. So hopefully I won't have to use as much of it this time, because I learned so much with that bag. Learned so much. So yeah, if you're like me, never sewn, never made anything, but you want to make something, just go for it. Just accept that your first one may not be exactly how you want it, but the more you do, the better you get. And that is the same with everything, isn't it? The more you do it, it's the same with stitching. The more you stitch, the better you get. The more you learn, etc. So this is going to be my next bag, I think. Whenever I get some time to sit down and make a bag, this is going to be my next bag. Not that I don't know what it would be for, but I just thought it was cute material. I also got a quilting ruler. This was something that I really struggled with on the test bag, was just cutting my material straight. It was just, I really struggled. So I did buy a quilting ruler, which again I bought from Amazon, and I would highly recommend a quilting ruler. I use this. This isn't great. It's not really sharp enough. I just bought this quite cheap off Amazon, but I am looking for something a bit sharper that, you know, as soon as you roll, it kind of cuts. If anyone could kind of recommend anything that I can maybe source from Amazon, that would be great. Yeah, it's not sharp enough really. So yeah, if anybody can recommend anything that would be sharp enough that I can just roll along the ruler and it cuts it instantly, that would be great if you could let me know. But yeah, if you are new to sewing, etc., cutting materials, definitely recommend a ruler. I bought I think it's 18 inches an 18-inch ruler because I knew that the bags would be 14 inches, so I wanted to make sure I had enough ruler to measure. So that's also something I bought as well. Okay, moving on to my birthday haul. I did say in my last video that I would share with you what I got for my birthday. That was stitching related, so I was very, very much spoiled, as I always am, by my family and friends. So thank you everyone for being amazing and for just spoiling me as you always do. So yeah, I thought I would share with you what I got. So the first one was by the lovely Evelyn, and she got me the Silver Creek Samplers Butter Believe It. Now, the reason why she bought me this is because we are going to be stitching this together. And unfortunately, there was only one copy when she bought this, but we are going to be stitching this together. And it says, I have a lot to say, maybe you should get popcorn. And the reason for that is because when me and Evelyn chat, we chat for ages. So we saw this and thought it'd be perfect for us to stitch together and it would be a reminder of each other. So yeah, Evelyn bought me this for my birthday, and she also got me one of the fancy flosses, which is this gorgeous squash colour. Let me just put that up against my board. This gorgeous squash colour. It's so vibrant, it's gorgeous. It has like this yellowy, orangey kind of vibe, and that is going to be used in the, oh, wrong way, popcorn. So I also have kitted some of it out. I haven't got all the threads yet, so there are a few that I couldn't get hold of, but these are the beautiful colours that I'll be using for this. So yeah, thank you so much, Evelyn. That was really kind of you, and you really didn't need to get me anything, so thank you. I can't wait for us to stitch this. It's going to be a lot of fun. We both like Silver Creek Samplers, and yeah, I can't wait to stitch this. The next thing I got was from my cousin, and she got me lots of different things, but she also did get me a stitchy related thing, and she got me this embroidery kit, which is gorgeous. I have never embroidered before. She did buy me some embroidery kits for Christmas, which I haven't actually started yet. And so she got me this kit as well. And so it comes with these lovely threads. I love the colours of these, like pastel-y type of colours. And this came with a hoop as well, this plastic hoop. And the material, I don't really know what this material is. This is the pattern, the design. I have no clue what this material is. It's like a different feel to anything that I've felt before. I'm not sure if it says either. It just refers to it as cloth. But yeah, I'm not sure what material that is. So they are going to look so nice. Okay, we're back. They're going to look so nice on that colour. She also surprised me with this amazing card that she actually cross-stitched herself. My cousin doesn't cross-stitch, but she cross-stitched this for me. How amazing is that? She did actually cross-stitch something for me for Christmas as well, which I'll share closer to Christmas time. And she did it again. She stitched this, which when someone stitches something for you and they don't ever cross stitch, it just means the absolute world. It really does. And I just love it. I don't even know where she got this design from. But yeah, how amazing is that? Oh, love it. Love, love, love it. Thank you so much, Daff. So the next one, my sister Lisa bought me. Try not get the glare on it. Which is these two magpies sitting on this gorgeous leafy kind of plant. So this is a kit by Thea Governor, I think. So this is a big one. This is 18.9 by 24.8 inches. So this is a beast. But you get everything in the kit. So you get all your threads, the needle, and I think that is linen. I do actually think that is linen. But these threads are DMC as well. I'm not sure if they tell you what the numbers are, but they have quite a lot of these on Amazon. I've not known of this designer before, but my sister has also bought a owl, which is from the same kit, and they have quite a lot of bird type designs. So as you can see on the back, there are some more designs on there. So yeah, this is going to be a big project to start. But yeah, look how amazing that is. How it's like with its wings up. Thank you so much, Lisa, for that. Really appreciate it. The next one is from my mum and dad, and they bought me 2 Bothy thread kits. So the first one is Chitter Chatter, yay! So I mentioned this one in my last video. So yeah, no, it wasn't in my last video. It was in probably a few before that, wasn't it? So this came out in the last collection by Bothy Threads Wrendale Designs, and I loved it then, and I just didn't buy it. And I think it's just because I had so many WIPs at the time, and I thought, I'll just put on my wish list for now, and I'll just buy it whenever I'm kind of ready to make a new start. So they treated me to this, and one thing that I have noticed is Bothy Threads has changed their cards. Now I know I'm sure I saw some on Facebook where they were asking about the cards, because they do get a bit tangled up when they're like this, and so they have now improved that, and so now you can cut the bottom and then you can separate them. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how much of a difference that makes, because I think it's going to make a huge difference. So that is something that they've changed. And I do remember saying in my video when I talked about this that we should do a little stitch along. So if you are interested in doing a Wrendale design stitch along, please let me know in the comments below, because I will create a stitch along if you're interested. But only if you're interested. So yeah, comment down below if you're interested in doing a Wrendale Designs start along. I did think that maybe we could just do a little stitch along for a particular month maybe, so we could maybe have like a Bothy Threads Wrendale Designs month where we all work on our Bothy thread patterns or something. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Or maybe it can just be something that I create in hashtag. But I know there's quite a lot of you watch me who are fans of Bothy Threads, who are also doing new start, or have just started. So maybe it'd be quite nice if we all did something together. So yeah, let me know. So that was Chitter Chatter, and the next one is Buttercup. Cuties. When I saw this one, I was like, oh my gosh, I need it, because I did the Lovely Mum, I think it's called, with the 5 chicks. Guys, they've grown up. That is what I thought. When I first saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, they've grown up. The chicks have grown up. I need it. There is only 3 in this one. But yeah, I just thought, how cute would they be on a wall together? So this is going to go in our spare room, which will be our guest room. So that is going to go in there, and then this will go on the other wall. So that is the plan with that, but how cute is that? Again, it's come with all the threads, and it's got the little slit at the bottom so you can separate them out. So yeah. So Animania, I have got quite a lot of new starts that I potentially could start, but I just don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to, talk about what the rest of my Animania, because I'm just going to kind of go with the flow, get to the weekend and then decide which one I'm going to start. So I might start some of these, I might not, I'm not sure. So yeah, they were my stitchy related gifts. The next thing I got was a cutter, a card cutter, which Brett got me for my birthday as well. And I was so glad he got me this for my birthday because mine had broken and he knew I needed one of these, so he got me one of these, and this is awesome. I will link it down below so you can get your hands on it because it's great. And I basically spent my birthday with this. I made loads of floss bag cards, so cards to go in my floss bags, and I made lots of thread drops as well because I put a huge order in with Lakeside Needlecrafts and I knew that it would arrive that week. So yeah, this is awesome. It is quite big, but it is awesome. I love it. The next thing I got was from my sister-in-law Stevie, and she got me this gorgeous needle minder from Maloka Designs, which is someone who I follow on Instagram as well. So yeah, that's a cute little bee. So I'm not sure what project to put this on yet, but I haven't actually tried any of her needle minders before. So yeah, it's super cute. Okay, the next section is going to be my enabling section. I haven't done this for a long time, so I thought it was definitely overdue. And this designer is new to me, and I found this from a new FLOSSTUBER who I'm watching called Mouse Potato Designs. Go and check her out. She has an awesome channel. I have been very much enabled by her. She is new to cross stitching, but you wouldn't think that. If you looked at her videos and her projects, you wouldn't think that. She is doing a lot of freebie charts as she's obviously learning and growing. So she has been sharing lots and lots of freebies on her channel. She isn't new to YouTube. She has a channel, and she's had a channel for a long time. She does journaling, crafts, all sorts of different things, and she is very much enabling me to create a cross-stitching journal. But yeah, she has started a project, and it's a new designer to me that I have not seen before over on Etsy, and that is Crocette Go-Go. I think that's how you say it. I will insert some pictures here. I have fallen in love with this designer, love their vibe. It very much reminds me of Madame Chantilly, that kind of style. But there is definitely some projects on there that are on my wish list and I'm definitely going to be doing. They just have this very cutesy kind of homely, cozy kind of vibe. That's the best I can explain. And I feel like that with Madame Chantilly as well. Very much my style, really like the designs. So yeah, I haven't done this section for a while, so I thought I'd insert it here and also give a shout out to Felicia as well, who I am currently binge watching. I think I'm on FLOSSTUBE number 4 and I think she's uploaded 8, I think. So yeah, really enjoy her channel. Like I said, you wouldn't think that she is new to cross stitching because her projects are gorgeous. Another person who I want to do a FLOSSTUBE shout out to is Be More Crate, Beth. So she very kindly gave me a shout out and I want to give her a shout out as well because I am a huge fan of her FLOSSTUBE. She is someone who likes doing a lot of the country cottage needlework type, autumn lane stitchery. She is going to be, that is her focus for May. She is doing a lot of the autumn lane stitcher type designs. I actually found Beth's channel from the Love Grows Here pattern that I really want to do. It's on my wish list and it actually came into Patchwork Rabbit. I was so close to buying it and then it went out of stock. Damn it. But she has made the most amazing creation from that pattern. She changed the colours completely and gave it this purple type of vibe. It is stunning, and even Autumn Lane Stitchery actually spoken about this as well. I remember when that happened, I messaged Beth, I was like, oh my gosh, they've talked about your project. But yeah, it's gorgeous, so definitely go and check Beth out. She's also done a freebie called the Stitching Bloom, I think it's called. Stitching Blooms. She made this for the hashtag Pocket Full of Posies that Nicola over at Bumble Stitches has created, and it's lovely. So go and check Beth out. You can get her freebie from her channel. I would link it here, but I'd rather you go over and support her channel and get the freebie from there. It's lovely. Go and check it out. The last FLOSSTUBE channel that I want to give a shout out to is Stitchy Fix. This channel is just, if you're feeling a bit low and you just want that like boost of happiness and joy, go and watch Stitchy Fix. Them two are great. Victoria and Chris, they're great. They are just such joyful people, and I always feel really uplifted when I watch their channel. They are both doing Stitch Mania. Victoria is doing 8 projects. She is a teacher and also has a young child, so she is only doing 8 projects. So she's doing Stitch Sania. So she basically said that she doesn't have time to do 21 WIPs or 21 new starts, which I don't either. But Chris is actually doing 21. So go there, go and get enabled, and just, yeah, you'll feel so much better for watching them, so because they are great. So they are the FLOSSTUBE shout outs that I wanted to do this video. So that's it, guys. That is everything from me for this episode. I have truly been spoilt for my birthday. So again, thank you to everybody who wished me happy birthday and also got me a gift. I truly, truly am grateful for your kindness. And for those of you who've helped me with my project bag for the encouragement, I am hoping to get another one done to use that material. I'm hoping. And I'm also going to look out for Frosty Forest type of material as well. I don't know whether I'll be able to get any of that because we're kind of in spring and that's more of a winter theme. But I'll have a look, see if there's anything out there that I can get. But yeah, that is everything from me. I hope you enjoy the rest of May, whatever you are doing, whether you're stitching or you're not stitching. For those of you who are taking part in Stitch Mania or Sania or whatever you're stitching, I hope you have an amazing month and get everything that you need to get done in the month. So yeah, that is it. I hope you all have a great week, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!